Welcome back, guys. We made it to volume 11. We're checking out Baki, Son of Ogre, chapter 80. This is the highest ranking of strong creatures in the 4.6 billion years of history on Earth. Chapter 80, Start of the Chaos. Silhouette of Baki practicing doing some kata. Who could this be? Baki, of course. Doing that same kick we just looked at in front of Sir Stridum. Captain Stridum. Don't mean to offend anyone. Why are you out of breath from watching Baki? I'm done, Captain. So you want me to meet this guy? Who is he? Is he strong? What does he use? You have never fought with anyone like him. Captain, how come? Everyone I've fought used many kinds of fighting techniques. At this point of life, there's hardly any fighting technique I haven't seen or fought before. I can do them all. Baki, listen. What is the strongest creature on the history of the world? In the history of the world, I will have to say the dinosaurs. But do you want to know who was the strongest dinosaur then? Baki, don't guess. Just answer honestly. Come on, what's all this? Just do it. Well, since the planet started, we have to count the dinosaurs. Yes. From all the history of the world, from the first creature alive on the planet until today. Come on, Cap. Who do you believe it was the strongest? Well, the T-Rex, of course. Haven't you seen Jurassic Park? That was a badass dinosaur. In English, the hell is this? Man or beast? Who is he? This is not a movie. Baki. That man is stronger than a T-Rex. Haneda Airport in Tokyo. This is an U.S. Air Force plane. On the plane, they have the discovery that everyone in the USA and the world are talking about right now. The first caveman alive. Who knows how old he is? Or should I call him a primitive man, Professor? If you want. The man came from the Jurassic era. Is this not a hoax? No, they have documents and many tests that confirm this. Oh wow. There he is. He's huge, almost 8 feet tall, or maybe more. Look at his hands. This is unbelievable. Who is this dude throwing a sharp glance? He's the one. He is still on his guard, looking everyone around him with a sharp glance. Sharp dance, that's funny. He's looking very carefully on his surroundings, at his surroundings. Incredible, the look on his eyes. Is he looking for prey? A man that survived among dinosaurs. Did he hunt with his own hands? His eyes. Look. Cap. He is more than strong. Now, I remember from the anime when I first started, I think it was even this first Netflix season, they started it, it was this one. They started it with Baki saying that he could appraise the fighting strength of any human that he looks at. He didn't do that much at all throughout the rest of the series, but they did mention it at the beginning. So maybe that's what this is. Here, he's looking at this character and he's able to ascertain that this dude is more than strong. What a wild man. On site, we have the beautiful Miss Aizawa. Aizawa-san, can you give us the exclusive first interview with the Jurassic Man? I'll do my best. Hello? Who is this dude, man? He's huge. Oh, wow. He just grabs her face. What are you about to do? Military dudes are all scared. What is he doing? She screams, wait, no. Is he trying to do her? Yes, that is very funny. Folks say he ain't been with a woman in thousands of years. Look at him. Well, He rips off his own belt. He's like, no, don't. The military dude's like, no, we're not going for this. They're all punching and kicking him, and he's just taking it. He's eating it. He's taking off more clothes. Her clothes. It must be sad being so wild. Oh Lord, something totally unexpected happened. Wilderness, something unbelievable. How could this be happening? It's a funny thing. I would laugh if I could. So did he just do her right there? That was wild and a bit much. But let's see. Chapter 81, Jealousy. Captain Stridham again. Everyone in Japan was watching it live. It was not something outrageous or a dirty move of a TV station to cause impact. It was wildlife by itself. Some people just couldn't handle the situation. Some just simply couldn't believe it. How people will handle this situation, everyone is different. But one thing everyone was worried about was, what is he going to do next? No one's concerned for the girl. And just judging by myself as a man, like, I feel like he's about to go to sleep. Like, what do you mean? What is he going to do next? Oh, girl just been ravaged. Like, that's my concern. Like, she should be traumatized. Like, here she is thinking she's about to get an interview and goes through such a terrible situation. In this intense situation caught on camera, but the one good thing about, I guess, the way Itagaki Keisuke illustrated this, like, he didn't make it seem like the worst of the situation. Like, he kind of made her out to be like she just got ravaged. Like, she was all like, oh, he's so wild, but like, she enjoyed it. So that way it wasn't as disparative. And like I said, Buddy was straight to sleep. What else was he going? What did you think he was going to do? It's been thousands of years. If they're talking about, if he was supposed to be around when the dinosaurs, within millions or however long. But either way, we knew he was going to sleep. I knew what I was about to do. Wild sex in front of the cameras. A man from the Jurassic period. It's only a hypothesis, but Dr. Albert E. Payne, the Jurassic period went on for more than 100 million years. It ended because of the impact of a huge meteor. Everyone knows the fact that the impact of a meteor of such size would cause a natural disaster of indeterminable proportions. The dust rose up so high it completely blocked off the sunlight. The Earth's temperature dropped to absolute zero, about minus 270.4 degrees. Everything was frozen perfectly, including dinosaurs, plants, and insects. Even a fight. So they're telling me that dinosaur that Yujiro and Captain Stridham was just looking at was in a fight with this dude. So first of all, if this man was supposed to be around and fighting dinosaurs back then he was the Yujiro of his time. Well, I don't know. For all we know, he could have been the weakest, but let's assume that he was the Yujiro of his time, having to fight opponents like this. And Yujiro just got super excited looking at the bones of the dinosaur, trying to imagine fighting that. And here this man has actually done it. Oh, shit. I can't wait to see who this is. They still haven't told us who this is. But just judging, if I had to guess, this must be Pickle, right? It must be. The impact brought a sudden crustal change. Everything was gone. But the rock salt bed, which had least changes by the impact, kept the fight intact, a fight perfectly frozen. The rock salt bed's conservative force was shown in the year 2000 in a remote area of New Mexico. Microfauna in the seawater from 250 million years ago were brought to life by recreating their environment. The two creatures in the saline rock layer that were found recently, one had been damaged badly due to the fight, so we couldn't bring it to life, but the hunter has been brought back to life. About the incident, it is very unfortunate for the lady that was in the Haneda airport. However, he came from a totally different world. How did humans convince each other to copulate in the past? What were the codes of conduct and respect 65 million years ago? Only he knows, because he lived by it. He would not be able to understand our way of life, let alone our morals and code. Primitive man, guilty or not? What about if monkeys at a monkey park sexually assault the visitors? They will get killed on the spot, right? But the primitive man is a human being, but not one of us. Then we should let him get away with it since he's not from the human society. If she was your mother or your daughter, would you think the same way? My brother was eaten by a shark while fishing, but I don't hate the shark for that. Nobody told her to jump in front of him, or he didn't really plan on hurting or killing her. So my answer would be yes. If I know he didn't mean to hurt her, I think our law or rules themselves are we got a protest outside, I'm guessing a news station. We have the latest report on the situation. Hundreds of people gathered at the front gate of the U.S. Army site. The lady that was sexually assaulted was a very famous personality of the media in Japan. However, the U.S. Army has yet to comment about the incident and has taken the suspect into custody without any reasonable argument, and they refuse to comment. Typical American bullies. And then Yujiro shows up. Alright, so they have him here, and then I know they know who he is. You can't stop him. Look at him. I'm going in. They gotta try and put this gun to his chest. Get out of here. I'm assuming this is the dude that just tried to stop him, and Yujiro launched him. Is this Retsu? What you doing here, man? Did you just... No, this thing has a tail. I don't even want to get into what I could... Oh, I see now. Yeah, it was Retsu. That's his ponytail. Alright, hands, feet. Alright. He just jumped over the fence. Same fence Yujiro's about to cross into. Alright, so this was super dope. I'm getting excited because this creature, this dude, supposedly fought a dinosaur. Like, that's something Yujiro couldn't have done because they haven't existed in his time period. So that's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see. Well, I can't wait for them to tell us who this is. I'm sure it's Pickle. Actually, don't even mind if you guys go ahead and tell me in the comments. So go ahead and let me know. Leave a comment below. Share with a fellow friend. If you're a new subscriber, thank you very much. Check the link in the description for the next video, as well as the full playlist if you would like to catch up. If you've been here, please share with at least one friend. Let's try to continue to grow the community. Hit that thumbs up if you're a fan of the Baki manga or just enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next video, and as always, otaku for life.